Hey everyone, Joey G with Touch with the Brush Model Weathering, and welcome to this January's mail call. I hope everybody's having a great and nice and cold January. It's been freezing here in the Ozark Mountains, but we're going to warm up because right now we got some packages to open, and some of them are actually really interesting stuff. I think you guys are going to like this mail call. Let's see here. I knew where to put, actually first of all I knew I was going to use one of these box cutters, and I made sure I had one here. And let's see here, this is from, I don't know, somebody. No, I'm kidding. These are some clients that I've been purchasing some stuff from or did some bartering with, and they finally came. I'm so excited that some of this came out. And I think I'm going to save these for later, because there's a reason why. We're going to do this big box first here. Now, I have a good buddy of mine. He lives in Maryland, and he has converted a lot of my locomotives to DCC and sound. And recently he's been selling off his HO collection because he's now modeling N scale. And so I told him, well, I will buy some stuff off of you, and this is the stuff that I bought from him. And I'm very excited for it. Be nice and careful. If this thing can open. There we go. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Alright. This box. What's cool about having these boxes is I get to use them when I need to ship stuff out, you know? So, alright. He's crazy, I like him. Let's see. Okay, this is a decoder for a certain locomotive, which I'll show you in a minute. And I'm definitely going to convert this stuff here. So, the first thing is this, I believe it's a B23-7. Now, the B23-7, this is a Metro North model. BNSF used these back in the 90s on mainline service, and then eventually local service and switching service. And this is the Atlas Master model, and it needs to be converted to DCC. This was one of the last projects he started. My friend started. It's DCC ready and has a 9-pin socket, and that's the decoder. And so we're going to convert this baby to DCC because I like B23-7s, and I don't have a Metro North one. And it's really cool to run it with a BNSF train, you know, or a Santa Fe train for that matter. Speaking of Santa Fe, there's some interesting stuff he has here for me. And he just sends me, oh, these are big boxes, I like these. Now, this is a -8 locomotive. These are both -8s actually. I think he's just giving me stuff here, dude. Yes, these are all parts to all the different what do you call it? All the different projects he's been working on, and he just gave me a bunch of stuff to work with. And here is a locomotive that he's been working on, and it was going to be a Canadian National engine. And I guess he just gave this to me so I could work on it and maybe do something with it. But this is a engine that he's been working on, and so I may do something with this. Actually, I may repaint it. And I may code the decoder that's in there and see what we can do with it. I asked for a couple of things. He's just giving me stuff now. He's going to watch this and laugh, that's for sure. So it's old Spectrums, but these Spectrums he has converted to Loc sound. And so he has added LEDs to them, so they are pretty top notch. And so he also gave me, as a gift, this Santa Fe caboose. And again, there's a reason why I'm going to be, what do you call it? I'll tell you why in a minute, why we're going to be, this has got to go over here, see? There's a reason for everything. And here is it's a Bachmann Spectrum, but he converted this to Loc sound as a Conrail -8. Really, really nice engine. So I'm really excited. He put LEDs, so he has marker lights, stitch lights, the whole works. And these things sound magnificent. They really do. So I'm really, really excited for this. And this one I'm really excited for, because here's another one with Loc Sound that he converted, and it is a BNSF fake bonnet, as rail fans call it, fake bonnet. This is also a Spectrum, but it's been converted to Loc Sound, LED lights, marker lights, the works, and another one that sounds really, really good. So this would look really cool when I want to run a Conrail or BNSF flash up, because the Loc Sounds will speed match with my Scale Trains BNSF-9. So to have the -8s all together here, and to have that -9 will look really cool with a nice train, right? I think so. And so these are really, really cool, and I'm running out of space in my what do you call it, my shelf here for Locomotives, so I gotta find some more room to put this stuff in. So for now, we're gonna put this here, take this box out of the way, collapse that box. Now this is something interesting. Now again, the reason why I'm starting with the more modern stuff is that we're gonna go further back in time, and so we're gonna do this next. This gentleman here was on the Conrail Modelers group on Facebook, and he was selling a lot of his locomotives. He told me he has 73 locomotives, and he's trying to get rid of a bunch of them. So that's really, really funny. And let's see what this is. This is not what I thought it was, but that's okay. This is even better. Let's see what we got here. Now we got more. Now we're talking, because this is cool. All right, so here we have a. Why am I getting 40-foot boxcars for? And 40-foot boxcars, we know they go back to the 40s and 50s. I only model modern era, right? And I can't even open these. How about that? I need the box cutter here. So, as I'm doing this and I'm talking to you guys, I try to do 6 different kind of videos to explain what I'm about to do, which is absolutely nuts. But I have to show you guys this. So we have a Burlington 40-foot box car there, right? And then open this up nice and easy. We got a nice tank car here that was built in 1940s. Okay. You guys see where I'm getting at here? I don't know if you do. And then we have Pennsylvania Railroad box cars, Seaboard Coastline cars. We even have Santa Fe 40-foot box cars. So, Joe, just tell me what's going on. Why do you have these 40-foot box cars for? I am going to be modeling the 1950s. What? What? Yeah. Yeah, I'm backdating my entire collection. The rumors are true, and the cat is out of the bag. Because I decided to start modeling the 1950s. I fell in love with that era. I love the transition era, always have. And it's finally time to convert and backdate my entire collection back to the 1950s. And so we're going to be modeling the transition era from 1950 through 1958 up to the early 1959. We don't want to go to 1960. We're doing the 50s here. And so I'm starting to collect the 1940s and 50s rolling stock and locomotives, even up to the back to the 30s. And so this is the start of my new collection. I've been selling off a lot of my modern stuff, and I have been collecting the backdated 1950s, 1940s rolling stock and locomotives. So yes, that's really big. It's really big, and I had a live video, and everybody was absolutely shocked, and it was actually fun. They couldn't believe that I was actually going to be doing that, because my whole life I've always modeled the 1990s to mostly almost like early 2000s, and so this is really new for me, so it's going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. And so here, let's see what we got here. We got some, let's see what these are, if I could figure out what these are here. And because I am backdating my collection, I actually been revamping the entire train layout. I am going to have another video explaining why I am going to be converting doing the transition era. And this is going to be an interesting video. There's a lot of reasons, of course. Let's see what this is here, because I forget what I ordered, and I hope this is what I think it is. Ooh, it's heavy too. Let's see. Yes. So I have a gentleman here that was selling a lot of stuff from Conrail. Like I said, this is a dummy unit, SW15, I believe. And I don't have a switch in my collection. And even though it's a dummy unit, I'm still going to keep my Conrail collection. I have a few locomotives I want to keep, and I still want to run a modern era train around the layout, even though I'm going to be backdating the collection. So that's why I'm still keeping these models and still keeping some of my Conrail locomotives, because I'm a Conrail fan, and I'm not going to have, I am definitely going to keep my Conrail collection because I am a fan of Conrail. And so even though I'm going to be keeping the Conrail stuff, everything else is going. Everything else is going, guys. So if you guys want to see what I have for sale, just let me know. And this is very light. I don't know what the heck this is. Let's see what this is. Alright, we'll see what this is here. This is what I think it is. Yes, it is. Yes. So this is it's a dummy unit, but it is a RS3. I will be repainting this old Conrail. I'll be repainting this into the New York Central. So this is going to be a fun little project for me. I really can't wait. And so it'll be nice to have some RS3s running on the layout with some F units. And I did purchase a really nice model that dates back from the 30s and 40s. So the next mail call, hopefully that should be in, and we'll open that and show you what I got for that. So guys, that has been a very interesting mail call. I mean, I have rolling stock coming in. Oh yeah, and I have, let's see, get it here. I did also order 8 pacemaker New York Central box cars. They are on the layout on the other side, and I can't give that away because I have a video showing how we're going to revamping this entire layout and redoing the whole collection, and it's going to be really cool because the outside where you used to have the Pacific Northwest scene, that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a huge winter diorama, and the main line is going to be crawling and snaking around the mountainside and back into the layout, and I'm going to show you step by step on how I'm building that. So stay tuned and stick around for the next few months, because it's going to be a very interesting time for Touch of the Brush, as we're going to be revamping the Evansville Junction layout, showing all the new neat collection that I'm starting to build with the 1950s transition era, and new diorama and scenery build videos. So stay tuned for that. Again, this is Joe G with Touch of the Brush Model Weathering and another mail call video. Stay tuned for the next one, and the next videos are coming out for the next week, because you are not going to want to miss it. Take care and have a great time model railroading.